Hey everyone, it's Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Torum, a revolutionary social fi ecosystem designed to connect the worldwide cryptocurrency users with a hybrid decentralized crypto social media serving as the backbone of the entire ecosystem. The integrations of the Torum NFT marketplace and Torum Finance succeed as complementary additions to the connect crypto projects users of different interests from all around the world, pioneering realizing the world's leading social fi metaverse. So we're going to jump into a couple of the features you can see here on the left side. A lot to really cover today in the idea or really with Torum. I'm going to verify my account right after this video because I am going to give you guys a referral link and start using Torum, hopefully with the rest of you guys as well. So if you guys do take a look though at Torum, there's a lot that you can go into detail with. I'm going to jump through all of these options, kind of show you what special things you can actually do on Torum. And by the way, Torum is backed by huge investors like Hubai Ventures, AU21, Poly Network, among so many others. The core features within the Torum ecosystem, though, that I want to talk about today are just going to be a few. And I'm going to start with the Torum NFT marketplace. If you take a look down here at the bottom left, very, very soon, their upcoming NFT marketplace is coming. This is going to be powered by XTM, integrated into Torum social media to accommodate the rising NFT-centric needs of the crypto communities. We also have the Torum news section. You can see that here. If you click on the Torum news, it'll actually bring you right on over to the crypto news board. You can actually go into a couple different languages. They have a recommended feed as well as a watch list feed, and you can click and do all of these suggestions here. We can go Bitcoin, we can go to Tether news, we can go to really anywhere we want and bring up articles relating to those coins. So I do want to talk a little bit more though about not just Torum News and its designed you really, how Torum News is kind of designed for the latest PR and media news of their favorite crypto projects, but there's more than that. There's also the Torum NFT Launchpad, and the Launchpad is built to really feature on Torum Finance, the DeFi platform of the Torum ecosystem. So when I talk about Torum Finance as the DeFi staking platform of the Torum ecosystem, empowering the Torum community with a one-stop access to DeFi services and much more. So KuCoin Labs investing in Hubai-backed social fi platform to expand into metaverse and the NFT space. The KuCoin Labs investment is actually a big one. We've talked about this before, the expansion into things that are working at that point in time. Right now, metaverse and NFT spaces in the last 6 months has been just such a big topic, and just recently the metaverse even more so. So recently, we are going to see a lot more talk about, and really coming in the next couple of weeks, we're going to see a lot more talk about the Torum KuCoin ecosystem. So right now, Torum is a SocialFi metaverse ecosystem that is specially designed to connect cryptocurrency users and projects. The Web 3.0 ecosystem is built with a social media platform with over 120,000 users at its core, integrated within an interactive yield platforming or really farming platform, an NFT marketplace, and lastly, the world's first PFP Metaverse Identity Torum Avatar NFT. We're not going to jump too much more into this article. I will have all links down in the description below, but let's jump right back into today's video. You can see here, if we go back to really this pull-out menu, we can see decentralized finance here at the bottom. If you actually click over to decentralized finance, it'll take you, bringing you over to Torum Finance, where you have the option for liquidity farming, cross-chain swapping. I'm not going to click on all of these, but we have the INO Launchpad, NFT staking locked, and they're coming soon as well. So we have a lot of different options when it comes to Torum Finance. And like I said, there's great reasons as to why they're focusing on Torum Finance. There's a lot of great utility that really revolves around Torum and their ecosystem. If we jump back to this menu, though, I did not forget, trust me, Torum Lounge is one of the coolest features here, and it is coming. Torum Lounge is all about an audio boardroom that is designed for crypto projects and community owners to talk amongst themselves about, kind of, in my opinion, a very, very big feature with Torum here, giving, people the idea to come together in this audio boardroom designed for crypto projects and community members. But I do want to talk a little bit more about Torum and what else they kind of do specially. I've been with Torum for a while. We made a Torum video a while back. I've invested in them in the past. I'm investing in them in the future as well. I do believe that they have a future, and a bright future at that. I will say, guys, remember that I am not a financial advisor. Always do your own research before investing, as all crypto is very volatile. Definitely projects with low market caps like this one, and that's exactly why I said this could be a potential gem. It's because it's a low market cap, and there's a lot really going into this Torum ecosystem, this Torum platform itself. So I want to talk more about, kind of explaining why everyone should spot the big trend. Obviously, there's a big trend right now to the metaverse. There's a big trend to social features in the crypto space. NFTs, obviously, as well as so much more. And that's exactly what we have here. There's an avatar NFT section as well. If you click on that, you'll bring you over to the Torum avatar NFTs, how you can dive into the world's first crypto social metaverse. Metaverse is, by the way, absolutely massive right now. We've talked about that. We saw Decentraland go from about 75 to 80 cents to about $3 and $4. So a massive push because of Facebook and the announcement there. I'm not going to jump too much more into that, but own your first ever avatar NFT. Explore 21 Genesis themes with 2,994 rare items and tailor your very own unique avatar. So guaranteed fixed supply, tokenize your metaverse identity, and bring social NFT to life. So they have their introduction of Genesis Avatar NFT blind box. They have so much more. Fair and transparent, token burning, future deployment, development, it's all there. And that's exactly why, or really a reason as to why people are interested in the future of Torum. We also talk about how and why SocialFi is the next big trend. Twitter is creating the NFT verification. Reddit is hiring for NFT marketplace. Even Facebook is rebranding to the metaverse. That's why this is so big. Social media giants are slowly joining the crypto scene, which will really eventually lead to the SocialFi trend to emerge, most likely sooner or later. We also have more to talk about when it comes to Torum. An underrated SocialFi gem that we talked about here before is coming and really introducing a lot more to their ecosystem. I'm actually going to recenter this. I know we don't need the menus right now showing up, so I want to come back down to the bottom. You're going to be able to see that they have a Discord, a Telegram, a Facebook, Twitter. They're staying up to date on all of the main platforms to keep you guys involved and, giving you the greatest and latest news regarding Torum. So make sure to follow in those places. I will have all links down in the description below. Like I said, if you are interested in not just, investing, you can also follow projects without investing and invest when you think is right. Obviously, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, so always find out more information before investing, but there's more to talk about. So why this project, in my opinion, is super underrated. We also heard this from them. Well, there's investors at the top, really, top level that are invested already with, we talked about Hubai Adventures. We also talked about the venture arm of Hubai Global is partnering with Torum. And there's actually an article I'm going to bring up here if I can. This article will kind of show us a little bit more into this. So Torum announces strategic investment by Hubai Ventures Heco Fund. So we had a lot of different investments. And we also talked about how AU21 and Consensus Labs are also behind the project. So there are a lot of great investors right now. And they have a huge and diverse team. So 29 members from Malaysia, India, Turkey, and New Zealand. I also want to talk about specific people because on the team is always, one of the most important parts when it comes down to crypto projects, right? So if we go to not just their Twitter page, but we actually jump into specific, let's see if we can bring it up here. I don't know where that link went, so let me grab it real quick, guys, here. I have a LinkedIn link that actually will bring us straight over to the DevOps engineer at Torum Technology. You can read a lot more about him, but he is actually one of the biggest reasons why this, one of the biggest reasons, obviously there's many, but why this company, or why this platform, I should say, is taking off. We see he's got 5 years of relevant experience, expertise in the following tools: AWS, GCP, serverless, Chef, Docker, Terraform, Nagios Core, GitHub Action, Elasticstack, Grafana, and Prometheus. So a lot of great projects that he's worked on in the past, and he's one of the smartest guys that is working on this project. There's obviously many smart people on this project, and that's exactly why I believe that there's a future here. I also want to say, they have Nagendra Kumar, a former Consensus blockchain engineer from his, past, and there's a lot of great people here as well. So Shal Pratam, I don't know if I'm pronouncing these exactly right. Sorry if I'm butchering the names, guys, but this is another guy to kind of talk about in here, on the team, really. So he actually made, or, he got into the top 8 runner spot in the build for Bharat. So a Binance-held hackathon in India, absolutely huge, just showing, the progress, or really how well or how smart this guy really truly is. So that's just enough on the team. I don't want to jump too much farther into that, but they've also had some tier 1 Twitter influencers, is what a lot of people would call these guys, tweeting more about this project. So we have Crypto94. He has about 33.6K followers. We also have Crypto Ty at about 49 or 50K followers. So more and more people showing interest into this project. I also want to explain the fundamentals of Torum. So I really want to say that Torum has launched social media platform with over 120,000 users. So if we actually jump back, 120,000 users are already using this, following people and getting followers and retaining that kind of engagement. That's one thing that is big here in Torum is the engagement of, if I wanted to, let's go back to our profile. I could actually see I have 0 followers, 0 following right now because I actually just signed up today. I did have a previous profile, but I did want to start a new one just for the sake of this video. So I can actually create a post just like Twitter. I can, go to my save post. I can actually follow specific people that I want to follow. It's a very, very easy and, easy to understand system if you've used something like Twitter before. This is just more of a crypto space that has huge, huge potential for much more than just, sharing social media posts. So they also talk about how you can create a Torum account very, very easily. And that's one thing I will give you guys in the links down below. Decentralized finance is another thing that we kind of talked about. NFT marketplace, avatar NFTs. We talked about all those. There's huge, huge deals in the making, or huge, huge things coming up with Torum. If we go back to the homepage, though, you can see on the right side, there is going to be a little bit more I wanted to talk about. So there's going to be active landers. So if you guys are looking to get involved, they're going to show you some of the most active people on the site. If you guys want to kind of continue to use this, or trending companies, they're going to talk about suggested clans. They even have suggested clans, and then also trending hashtags, just like Twitter. You'll see all of those down here as well. So it's a very, very unique system, but at the same time, a system that makes sense to a lot of people that have used other, really other systems in the past. But there is more I want to jump into. And if we actually take a look, let me see if I can go back to Discover. You can also go to the Discover tab and not just see your feed, but you can discover more about what's going on in the Torum community. But I want to go back over and talk a little bit more about the really ecosystem overview that Torum really provides here. So with Torum being what it is, if we actually take a look here, let me see if I can open this link so I can drag you guys all over it in here. This is actually something we talked about earlier as well as we bring it up. Torum announced that strategic investment by Hubai Adventures Heco Fund. So this was a big deal for not just one reason, not just two reasons, but they talk about the community and the ecosystem that they're trying to build. So Torum H2 Strategic Ecosystem Expansion Plan, the initial NFT offering platform for projects to issue a set of limited edition NFTs, the marketplace, the airdrop, the news, the Torumgram, the Torum Lounge. These are all things we've talked about and all things that are going to continue to make Torum really great and Torum special. I do want to say, guys, this is a platform that you should be at least reading into before investing, but it's definitely a platform you should be looking farther into, or at least watching and seeing what comes in the next couple of days and weeks ahead. I do want to say, guys, this is a sponsored video, so if you guys do have any questions, comments, concerns, jump on board with any of the links down in the description below. It'll be all of the Twitter links, all of the Discord links, Telegram links, website links, so you guys can take advantage of Torum and maybe sign up for yourself and see what it's all about on the Torum site. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on. I'll see you guys, like I said, all in the next one.